When I leave, I'll stop. I'll force myself to stop because in America, cigarettes are very expensive. In Korea,
cigarette. You smoke cigar?
Sometimes, yeah, I like cigars, but very rarely, very rarely.
Because I never smoked cigarette, so I don't know how do you feel. And smokers.
Many people who smoke cigars don't inhale. They just like the smell, or they like to kind of show off. So I know that my sister has smoked a cigar, but absolutely she doesn't inhale. She's a runner, but it's just for, to be cool or something like that. But when I smoke a cigar, unfortunately, I do inhale, which is really not good.
Careful your health.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, John, this word.
Indian.
There you go. Are you selling this Indian?
Are you selling this Indian?
Very good, very good. And say this again, John.
This be perfect.
Yeah, we have this extra syllable. This would be.
This would be
good.
Perfect.
This would be perfect.
This would be perfect.
Excellent, excellent job. Everything else is good here. Giddy up, we can spell it with a hyphen. That probably is more common. Giddy up is what we say to a horse when we want the horse to move. Giddy up, and the horse leaves. And we can say it to our friends. Hey, Berta, do you want to go to the restaurant? And Berta can say, giddy up, let's go, let's go. When Kramer says giddy up, basically he's saying yes. So this is kind of Kramer's usage of the word, a little bit unique to Kramer. Okay, let me move on here. Let's have J.B. Elaine and Miguel B. Kramer, and Victor B. Littman. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Go for it, guys.
Mr. Lin, I'm sorry, I was a kid's Kramer.
Yeah, hi, Lane.
What are you doing here with that?
Well, it's a business transaction.
Listen up. Petty cash just had 10s and 20s. Go ahead, count it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all here. You know, I was just admiring your coffee table out there in the hall.
You like that? Uh-huh. I had that custom made for me in St. Fair.
You mind if I use it in my book?
Victor?
What book?
Well, I'm doing a coffee table book on coffee tables.
About the coffee tables?
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. Who is your publisher?
Well, I'm still shopping it around.
Yeah? You see, this is the kind of idea you should be coming in with. What the hell you do around here all day away?
Script. A script that I...
Oh, that Indian really completes the room, don't you think?
Great job, guys. Very, very good. Let me go back to the top here. Hit Kramer's line first. It's a business transaction.
It's a business transaction.
Transaction. Transaction.
Transaction.
One more time.
Transaction.
Very good, very good. And this is Littman. Now, I'm going to do a lot with you, Victor, so pay attention. Had 10s and 20s.
Had 10s and 20s.
Good. Had 10s.
Had 10s.
And 20s.
and 20s.
Good. So the T sound can be canceled. The T sound can be canceled. Okay?
Okay.
Miguel, can I ask you to send Andre a message to tell him to switch his telephone to microphone and speakers, please? He's new.
To Andrew? Okay.
Yeah, just text it. Thank you. Okay, that was good. So one more time. Just had 10s and 20s.
Just had 10s and 20s.
Good job. And then here we can get rid of the T. Count it.
Count it.
Very good. So your T's are very clear. They're very British style T's. Had 10s and 20s. Count it. Okay? Which is fine, but once again, for the American pronunciation, that N and this N cancel those T's. Okay?
Okay.
Good. And let me say hi to Andre quick. Hello, Andre.
Hello, Coach Shane. I'm very happy to hear you.
Welcome to
because
the Hangout.
Hello, everybody. Yes. Welcome, everybody. Maybe I'm from Poland, and I'm for the first time on this Hangout, so I experienced kind of trouble getting in the call, but I'm happy that I've made it.
You are here. We're happy to have you. Right now, Andre, we're going through the script, and I'm correcting pronunciation. So can you wait for a bit?
Of course, no problem.
All right. Okay, so let me go back to Kramer's line here. Okay, Miguel, say this word again.
Coffee.
Now, this is more of an AW sound, coffee.
Coffee.
Now, some Americans do say coffee, especially in New York, but typically we'll say coffee. Your coffee table.
Your coffee table.
Great job, great job. How do we say this? Anybody?
Huh?
Oh, who was that? That was good. That was, huh? That's right. You like that, huh?
Like that, huh?
Oh, that was great. Victor, I need you to say it.
You like that, huh?
Good, good. So this also has some body language. It has this confident kind of feel. You like that, huh?
You like that. You like that, huh?
No, Victor, one more time. You like that, huh?
You like that, huh?
Victor, intonation. You like that, huh?
You like that, huh?
That was better. That was better. And then, Victor, custom made.
Custom made.
I had that custom made.
I had that custom made.
And then the American pronunciation, Santa Fe.
Santa Fe.
I had that custom made for me in Santa Fe.
I had that custom made for me in Santa Fe.
In Santa Fe.
In Santa Fe.
Very good, very good. And back to Miguel. This word, Miguel.
Shopping.
There you go. I think, I can't remember what you said. Maybe it was a shopping or something. I'm still shopping it around.
I'm still shopping it around.
Very good, very good. And then to Victor. This sentence, everybody, which word should get emphasized? Let me see.
Kind.
This.
Okay, this. Give me one more.
Maybe idea.
Idea's not bad, but there's a more important word.
You.
You. That's right. So, Victor, try this sentence again, please.
This is the kind of idea you should be coming with.
Okay, good. This is the kind of idea
This is the kind of idea
you should be coming in with.
you should be coming with.
There you go. So remember, he was angry. This is the kind of idea you should be coming in with.
this is the idea, and this is the kind of idea you should be coming in with.
Sounds good. What the hell do you do?
What the hell do you do?
Around here all day anyway.
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 There you go. So this is tough, the intonation. What the hell do you do around here all day anyway?
What the hell do you do around here all day anyway?
Great job. Now, Victor, at the office, do you work hard or are you lazy?
Work hard. Like a bulldog?
Like a bulldog. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, Victor, what about your coworkers? Do you have some lazy coworkers?
Yeah.
So, Victor, tomorrow I want you to use this expression to your lazy coworkers, okay?
You know, actually, I'm a lazy worker.
I don't believe that, John. Your company sends you all around the world. I don't believe that 1 minute.
But I don't work. I just work 6 hours a day usually, and 2 hours I surfing the internet.
But that's typical. You're not a bulldog, but you're not lazy.
Thank you.
Okay, let me say hi to Fabio. Hi, Fabio.
Hi,
How are you doing?
fine, thanks. And Barbara is here.
Where- Oh, where is Barbara? I don't see Barbara.
Oh, she's together.
Ah, you're together. Hello, Fabio and Barbara.
Hello.
Hello
Nice.
there.
Nice to have you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to continue with the next scene. We don't have much for Seinfeld. Let me do this. Let's have Andre be Sylvia and
Okay.
Fabio be Estelle, please.
I know this coffee table. It's George's Costanza's.
Smile.
George Costanza's.
Smile. I'm his mother.
Oh, I haven't seen George for a while. He must be working very hard.
George doesn't work. He's a bum. That's why he's at home with us.
He does?
Oh, great job. Very good. And yes, you corrected yourself. George Costanza's.
George Costanza's.
Very good. And the American is more of a K, Costanza's.
Costanza's.
Excellent job. Great job. Very good. Very good. Let me go to the last scene. We're already on the last scene. And this time we need to have, we'll have Barbara be Jerry, Jay be Elaine, Berta be the PA, and Al, please. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. Go for it, guys.
Where is it? I don't know how we didn't think of this before. We just call TV guy.
I don't know.
Well, it's gonna make Miss Constanza very happy.
I guess.
What's the matter?
What do you think is the matter? I were assigned to work on Kramer's cocktail booth.
It's a good idea, Elaine.
Next stop, Queensboro Plaza.
You want a gyro?
I don't think so.
Keep going.
Elaine! Elaine!
Good. Berta.
Oh, is that me?
Yes, please.
Yes, your boyfriend's gonna have to catch the next train.
He's not my boyfriend.
He's not? Interesting.
Great job. Very good, everybody. Okay, let me go to Barbara. Mr. Costanza.
Mr. Costanza.
Once again, Barbara. Costanza.
Costanza.
There you go. It's going to make Mr. Costanza very happy.
That's gonna make Mr. Costanza very happy.
Great job. Now, you guys, now most of you guys have studied with me for 6 months or more. So usually we say, it's a good idea, right? But Jerry didn't say that. Jerry said it separately. So which word do we emphasize?
Is.
That's right. So we have to emphasize the is. And the intonation? It is a good idea, Elaine. Hold on, somebody's trying to call me. Who the hell's trying to call me? Okay, sorry. One more time, please, Barbara.
It is a good idea, Elaine.
Great job. Much, much better. Great job. And Berta, the A, plaza, plaza,
Plaza.
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 Perfect. And more O, Barbara. You want a gyro?
You want a gyro?
Excellent job. You know what? We have another student. His name is Jose. Does everybody know Jose?
Yes.
Ah, yes.
No.
Jose is from Argentina. Jose is yeah, he's a doctor, and he was in Chicago a few days ago, and when he was in Chicago, he saw a gyro stand, but he didn't eat one because he needs to go on a diet. But he was very happy to see, oh, a gyro, I know what a gyro is. He was very happy. And
I was in Chicago last Monday and I ate a gyro, but you don't have to, you see, even if you're on a diet, you can ask for a vegetarian one.
see,
You put
exactly.
the lettuce, yeah, it's without meat, you can add whatever you want.
That's right, exactly. See, he made a mistake. Was it okay? Did it taste okay?
Yeah, it was delicious. I didn't let them to put a lot of sauce because I wasn't sure if it was good or not, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that's really smart. Sometimes, I don't know about other countries, but sometimes if you go to restaurants in America, they add too much sauce. So it's best to just a little sauce, and then if you want more, they can bring more. That was smart.
Yeah. They sent me, from LA to Chicago on the airplane and then to Chicago to Huntsville.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I know.
How long was your layover?
It was like an hour and a half.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Did you take a picture of the gyro?
No, I didn't.
Yep, see, Jose did not take a picture too, so I yelled at him. Take pictures, especially, and once again, it's really wonderful when our DDM family actually sees the things that we're learning and hears the expressions. So if you ever have that chance, please take a picture or at least tell us about your experience. That's really important.
All right.
Okay, you guys did great on Seinfeld. Questions about anything Seinfeld related? Now, most of you work, so I'm going to go through everybody here. I'll start with Victor. Victor, at your office, do you guys have a special motif?
Motif? No.
It's just a regular office.
Yeah, it's regular office.
What about the president? Have you been to the president's office? Does he have a special motif?
No.
No, just a regular office.
Yeah. Very regular.
Okay, okay. What about Miguel? Miguel, does your office...
I think that all offices have a new motif. It's Christmas now, so it's all near Christmas. So, for example, my office, it has a lot of Christmas trees.
A lot of Christmas trees and decorations?
Yes, yes. But it's stupid because here is hot. We don't have snow. I always said that.
But still, it's Christmas!
Yes, but we should adjust Christmas for our reality, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe
You're the
a
Scrooge!
tree with
Ah, humbug!
No. I mean, we can put a tree with fruits, for example, instead of snow.
That makes sense. That's pretty smart. Well, then why don't you start that? Just make your own tree and put some fruits on it.
Yes, could be. And a Santa with t-shirt, with a red t-shirt instead of that very heavy suit.
Yeah, and like a cowboy hat to protect him from the sun.
Yes, of course.
And you could put
Sunglasses.
Frosty the Snowman a glass of water.
Yes, that sounds good. Instead of snow, what's that?
What
Never
is
seen snow.
Great. What about John? How about your office or your president's office?
Well, there's no special, but one of my vice president's office, I can say garbage motive.
Why a garbage motif?
You know, it's unbelievable. It's nasty and tons of papers. You have to find some papers what you want to find that. So it takes several hours to find what you want. I never seen like that. So when I saw at first time, actually I was shocked. I've never seen that kind of thing.
That sounds pretty bad. That sounds bad. What about Jay? Oh, does your I know your president does, but do you have a special motif?
No.
Tell us about the president of Samsung's motif.
President's motif is the carpet.
Okay.
Carpet and more than expensive chair and expensive desk.
He has Picasso and Rembrandt and Monet paintings in his office.
He's very important to chairman.
Yeah.
Normal president is fake.
Yeah, the Samsung chairman has a very luxurious motif in his office with Picasso and Rembrandt and all those crazy expensive things. Amazing. Great. Fabio, what about you? You're in your office now. Do you have a special motif?
No, my furniture is a mixture of classical and modern.
Hold on a second. I'm going to ask everybody to please mute their microphone. Go to the setting and make your microphone gray. Then we can hear Fabio a little bit better. So look on the microphone. It should be green, and change it to, click on it, and it'll change to gray. One more time, please, Fabio.
I have a mixture of modern and classical furniture.
So it's very kitschy.
I don't think so.
I'm teasing. So, that's interesting. And you also have a lot of books.
Yes.
So we might say it has a scholarly motif. Did I spell that wrong? Scholarly.
That's great.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yes, very good. Barbara, what about you?
I work in a hospital. Hospital motif.
So, a hospital motif. But nowadays, is the hospital decorated with Christmas decorations?
No, no.
Bah humbug.
In my house either.
Not in your house either.
Yes.
All right, all right.
Not this house either.
But these days, some hospitals look like a home.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, some hospitals do have a homey feel.
Yeah, homey feel.
Yeah. Let me go to Berta. Berta, what about you?
About me, my house, or my house is the...
What about your house? Or maybe describe some of the places. Have you ever been to a place that has a southwestern motif?
Not really. I don't remember. I don't think so.
Do you have a Mexican motif in your house?
No, I don't. Yeah, just the regular American.
Regular American motif.
Yeah, I have a Christmas tree without ornaments.
No ornaments?
Yeah, my daughter goes, "Oh, what a weird Christmas tree."
You have to get some ornaments, Berta.
I have them back there in the storage room, but it's too cold to get there. My throat already hurts, and and it's heavy. And
Yeah, don't get sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very good. And what about Andre? How about your office or your home? Do you have a special motif?
Well, I would say eclectic motif, if it is a good word.
Yes, but what do you mean?
It is a different style, mixture of different styles, and it's not really easy to say which one is prevailing, but I think that I learned about southwestern motif from your lesson, Coach Shay.
Yeah.
And now I started looking for it, and I was yesterday in one American shop which sells basically rifles and clothes, and I saw some southwestern motif there, so I recognized them.
That's great.
Some teddy bears and this kind of stuff I saw in the materials of the lessons. So
Right.
I felt great that I know what is it now.
Exactly, exactly. You mentioned a good point, and we had another student, I'm going to try and find it, another DDM student, Yuka, who has a teddy bear in the southwestern motif. Did you guys see the picture? I'll never find it.
I did.
Yeah.
I saw it.
You saw it, yeah, exactly, yeah,
Yeah,
that's great. When you see those things, take a picture next time.
And I think that when we see something, it's easier to remember the words. So imagination is probably more powerful than the words itself. Do you agree?
That's why I use images. It helps so much by remembering. Oh yeah, southwestern motif. If you just memorize the word, it doesn't mean anything sometimes. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Any questions? Otherwise, I'll move to DDM 76.
Yes, I have one question.
Yes, sir.
In your explanation video, or maybe in your answer video, you say that sometimes when we speak pretty fast, we don't say how can you have a cigar store, but this how, it's just ha.
Yep.
How can you have? And for somebody who is learning English, could you give a tip when to use this how or ha?
Okay, my recommendation for all of you, everybody who's learning English, even if you're a master, always use the proper pronunciation. So when you see how much, always in your mind say how much, how much. Now, what happens, because to be honest, Andre, when I say how much, actually I say how much, how much, how much. But in my mind, I'm saying how much. So this American pronunciation, it happens automatically. Okay? So for you, Andre, and for everybody, when you are speaking, always say how. How can you have? How can you have? But I teach the ha. I teach it because that's actually what we hear. So when we practice together, when we're practicing, how can you? How can you have a cigar store? But in a real situation, how can you?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
And Andre, as you continue to study Seinfeld and the other episodes and other shows, you'll hear ha a lot. You'll hear it a lot.
Yes, that's right. So you were right. They say like that.
Yeah.
Okay. But you say it happens subconsciously.
Exactly. Yes. It's unconscious. We don't intentionally say ha. Yep. For another great example for students is how are you doing? And what's the typical pronunciation of how are you doing?
How you doing?
Exactly. How you doing? How you doing? How are you doing? It's almost like how you doing. And sometimes it sounds like how you doing. So both of these are possible. How are you doing? How you doing? Rarely do we say, how are you doing?
But it seems ungrammatical because this R to B just disappears.
Exactly. Yep. That's why students, where's the R? Where's the, it's, and in my mind, I said it. Even though I said, how you doing? In my mind, R is there.
Okay.
Any other questions? That's a great question.
So it's very casual, right? American spoken English.
Okay, I don't like the word casual, but yes, in the essence of formal language and casual language, okay. However, when President Obama or President Bush speaks, they're going to say ha. They're going to say ha. When would I say how? If, boy, anybody in any situation can say ha. Okay? However, if you're giving a speech or you're giving a presentation, in those situations, we usually have better enunciation. If you're watching a professional news program, the announcer should be saying how, okay? They should be very professional in their job. So if it's a very specific speaking engagement, you're going to hear how. Outside of that, if it's conversation, normal conversation with the President of the United States or with the McDonald's clerk, doesn't matter, most people will say ha.
Okay, another question, Shane.
Yeah.
How to know which word should be stressed in a chunk of words? Which is the most important, or what? Is it a noun or verb?
Usually it's the adverb.
Adverb.
Okay, and if you have the word not, that's going to be important too. Let's look at this sentence. Let me go to Berta. Berta, tell me the important words in this sentence.
Which one? Could you?
Yes.
And which one, Shayna? Could you?
So look at what I'm just asking. What's your opinion? What do you think? Pick two words. What do you think are the two words that we should emphasize?
I think it's you and bring it up.
Okay, I agree with up. You is
Maybe
possible.
office.
I think, in my opinion, I think in this case, help. Because help is the main verb and up is your adverb. Could you help me bring it up to my office? You is possible, office is possible. So when we talk about which word is important, it depends on the person. Let's say we've got Berta and Andre and Victor. And I could say, could you help me bring it up to my office? Could you, not Berta, not Victor, but Andre. Okay, so if Andre is important, then I'm going to emphasize you. But in general, could you help me bring it up to my office? Bring it up to my office. It's got a rising tone. So I think up and help are the most important in that sentence. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. And we'll pay attention to that as we go on.
All right.
Go ahead.
So would you say that with phrasal verbs, usually the particle is stressed?
Usually, that's right.
Okay.
Not always, but usually. So look, this is an example of it. What's the phrasal verb in this sentence?
Around, probably. Around.
Yeah, shopping, to shop around is the phrasal verb. Which word should we emphasize?
Eat.
Yes, still
Round.
and
Still.
around. That's right.
Around. Okay.
So I'm still shopping it around. I'm still shopping it around. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is an easy one. How about this sentence? Two words.
Indian.
I think complete is also important. Or maybe really?
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 Really? Really?
That.
And then really
Yeah.
complete.
That Indian really completes the room.
Really completes the
That
game.
really.
Okay? Does that make some sense?
Really complete. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not easy. Finding the intonation is always difficult, but generally, if you stick with adverbs, it's going to help.
And how about the rhythm? Do you think that rhythm has anything to do with that? Because
Once
when you
again-
say something, I can hear the rhythm of your speech, as if everything suits in the rhythm.
Yes. Rhythm is important, but rhythm can change depending on the meaning. And what I mean is sometimes sentences are sarcastic. Sometimes they're factual. Sometimes they're when you wonder, I want to eat hamburgers. I want to eat hamburgers. I want to eat hamburgers. So the rhythm is going to kind of change depending on how you're saying it. So that's tough. The best, I think most languages, even from Chinese to Korean to Polish, I'm sure they have their rhythm. I know that Korean is kind of a monotone language, but that's not really true. I know Koreans speak with a rhythm too. And generally, you can use the same rhythm in your language with English. Even though the structure is different, you can generally use the same rhythm. The intonation might change, but the rhythm is going to be about the same.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to switch over to DDM 76. I haven't opened it yet. Just a second. Here we go. This was about the memory master. Unbelievable. He can memorize a deck of cards in 40 seconds. Berta, can you do that?
No, only one.
Yeah, me too. I can memorize one card. Maybe 2 cards in 40 seconds. Okay, we're going to just go section by section. So some sections are really short. I apologize, but that'll be the easiest. And I'm going to start at the top. So we'll start with Andre, and then Berta, and then Fabio gets the first short one. And remember, Fabio and Barbara, so you guys can fight who gets it. And then we'll go to John, etc., etc. Okay?
Okay.
All right, starting
So
with...
I'll start.
Yes, please.
Welcome back. It was an unforgettable win for a Florida man at the 15th Annual USA Memory Championship. Our next guest is a 2-time winner now, and he even broke his own record just yesterday by memorizing 303 random numbers in just 5 minutes.
Great job.
That makes no sense to me. Maybe we can learn a thing or two from him. Joining us is the winner of the USA Memory Championship, Nelson Delis. Nelson, welcome. Should we continue?
No. This is Fabio or Barbara. They might be sleeping. The microphone's off. The microphone's off. Make sure you turn your microphone on.
Okay. We'll split. Thank you, guys.
Good to have you. Talking to people that can remember where they put their keys, their phone, their coffee.
John.
I lose my pen 4 times a show.
Miguel.
Me?
Who is now?
Miguel.
Okay, help us.
Good. Victor.
It's a common. Everybody has these problems. But the interesting thing is you can train yourself to. You can improve your memory.
And back to Andre.
Here's what's fascinating about you. Though you can memorize 303 random numbers in 5 minutes, you can memorize a deck of cards in under 40 seconds. You say you have an average memory. How is that possible?
Berta.
So I never had a good memory. I heard about these memory championships a few days ago and decided to train my mind because that's what they do. All these mental athletes that complete, they've all had average memories and just trained them to be able to do these phenomenal feats.
Mental athletes.
Yeah, that's the term.
John.
Yeah. That I've never heard before. You say it's basically all tricks. Basically, yeah, you're tricking.
No. That's it. No, wait. Whoa. Miguel.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, you're tricking your mind. Because basically our minds don't like to memorize things. It's boring. It's just repetition. But there are ways to trick it into making it fun and almost easy.
Excellent. Victor.
Okay, so you're gonna test us, but then you're gonna tell us the secrets of how to do it.
Back to Andre.
Exactly. First test a regular break.
Berta.
Is that me?
Yes.
First test regular brains.
So I give you. I'll just say out of 10 random words, and just after, I'm gonna say, write down as many as you can from your memory.
You can write them as you were saying them.
No, that would make no sense.
Okay, you ready? So here we go.
Do we need some music here? Yeah, some Jeopardy music or something.
Okay, that's fine. Good job, good job. Thanks, Victor, for clearing it up. Okay, let me go back to the top. Lots of little things here. Now, for Andre, I want you to work on the A. Now, sometimes when you said random was a perfect A, but it's the same A here. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
More of an A. Welcome back.
Welcome back. That's difficult, tough.
No, but you did a good job. Say this again. Random numbers.
Random numbers.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Annual USA Memory Championship.
Annual USA Memory Championship.
Perfect. Now, which syllable is most important in this
I
word?
think. Get maybe in the middle.
Okay. Now, many people will say unforgettable. Unforgettable. That's possible. And we can also say unforgettable. Unforgettable. This is possible. So once again, it depends on the situation. I think the guy says it was an unforgettable win. It was an unforgettable win. Okay, one more time, please.
It was an unforgettable win.
There you go. There you go. And once again, everybody, please know both are possible. It was an unforgettable win. That's possible too. You could do both.
Okay.
Let me go to Berta. Learn a thing or two from him.
Learn a thing or two from him.
Remember, Berta, it's not more of an or, it's more of an Thing or two.
Okay. Learn a thing or two from him.
Thing or two from him. What are you, RoboCop?
My throat is...
Stop smoking, Berta. Stop smoking Coronas.
It's not smoking, that's the weather.
I'm teasing. I'm teasing.
Learn a thing or two from him.
From him. From him.
From him.
Good. Memory championship.
Memory championship.
Okay, so there's two things. Memory. Be careful with the R. Memory.
Yeah. Memory.
Championship.
Is that with a CH sound?
Yes.
Championship.
That's good. That's good. Welcome.
Welcome.
Perfect. And I think it was the welcome. It's that U. Get the U sound. Welcome.
Welcome.
Perfect. Perfect. This one I think was Barbara. You're talking to two people. Great job. That can't remember.
That can remember.
Yes. So here the can't gets emphasized. It's a not word. The T is canceled, but we still emphasize it. You're talking to two people that can't remember.
You're talking to two people that can remember.
Barbara, your pronunciation has improved so much, much more than Fabio's. I think this was Miguel, right?
No.
Who was it?
I think it's me.
John.
John, I think it's me.
Help us!
Help us!
Good. Then this was Miguel. Everybody has these problems.
No, no, I
It's
said
mine,
help us.
Shane.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did I skip, Miguel?
No, no, no. I think John said I lose my pen 4 times a show, and then I said help us.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. Help us with more power. Help us.
Okay, help us.
Perfecto. Let me go back to Victor. Victor, two things. Get the V and get the A and get the Z. So everybody has these problems.
Everybody has these problems.
More V. Everybody.
Everybody.
Good. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Everybody
But everybody
has these problems.
has these problems.
You can make this long. Has these problems.
Has these problems.
Everybody has these problems.
Everybody has these problems.
That sounds good. Keep that V. Make sure you get that V. And now we go back to Andre, and it's the A's again. Here's what's
Okay.
fascinating about you.
Here's what's fascinating about you.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
A little more
Fascinating.
random, fascinating.
Fascinating.
Perfect.
Fascinating.
Here's what's fascinating
Hey,
about you.
Can I ask you questions?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but sometimes I feel that this sound, which is very difficult to me, sounds different before N, M, and also in these words like fascinating. And sometimes it sounds in a word angry, for example, like danger, A. So
Yeah.
are there different toning or something like that?
The way Americans learn about the A sound is the A has two sounds. It has the long A and the short A. So anger and danger are long A sounds. And I'll just say, instead of fascinating, I'll just say fast. And instead of average, have the short A sounds. Okay? So, so this is a long A, and the long A is just the A sound. So A. Now we have to combine it with the NG. Anger, anger, danger, danger. And this is the fast, average, average. So I do have a video on Coach Shane's ESL about the short A and long A, and I'll give you the link. Hold on a second. But yeah, they're for the typical American student in school, we learn about those two pronunciations.
Okay, I will find this video.
Yeah, I'll
It's
give you the
on
link right now.
DD.
I'll just show you the screen. So if you look at the screen, it is Q&A vowel sounds, and it's on Coach Shane's ESL. This is the channel,
Okay.
Coach Shane's ESL, and you can see that.
Thank you very much.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And there is a vowel sound test, so if you do the test, you can send me an audio, and I'll check that. I'll check that. So
Thank
one
you.
more time, Andre, average memory.
Average memory.
Perfect, perfect.
Average memory. Okay.
Yeah, your A sound is really good. A lot of students have a hard time, but you're doing a really good job. All right, let me go back to Berta. A few years ago.
A few years ago.
Perfect. And you said complete, but once again, get that U sound. All these mental athletes that compete.
Oh, I see. All these
Oh, I'm sorry.
all these mental athletes that compete.
Good. Come. You said come again. Do not say come. Compete. Compete.
Okay. all these mental athletes that compete.
There you go, there you go. Average memories.
Average memories.
Okay, memories sounded much better. You have a bad cold, Berta.
No, I don't have the cold. It's just my throat inside here. I'm not sick.
I'm glad that you're not close to me. I don't want to get sick.
I'm not sick. It's just my throat.
Okay. I worry. So, try this again. Average. Average.
Average.
Apple. Apple.
Average.
Yeah, that's right. Average.
Average.
Good.
Apple.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Your apple is perfect.
Okay. Apple average. All right.
And was this, I think this was Fabio. Same thing. Athletes. Athletes.
Athlete.
Perfect. Your pronunciation is so much better than Barbara's.
We're fighting here.
And let's see, Barbara was there, and then we had John. How do you read this sentence? Which word is important?
Never before.
Another word. Is this structure normal? I don't think...
Never heard
Go ahead.
that before.
That's right, Victor. Most people would say, right?
No, but I think that, it's completing the phrase the other guy said before. That's the term that I never heard before. Is to complete
I think
the
it was
sentence.
connected to the first sentence.
Okay, well, okay, first of all, this is a very awkward sentence. That's why the intonation is important. This would be the most typical sentence, but he intentionally did say this, and yes, both of you are right. Of course, that refers to this, which refers to that. Okay, so that's true, but the location of the word and the intonation is important, and this is how he says it. That I've never heard before.
Emphasize, right?
Yes, and there's even a slight pause. That I've never heard before.
That I've never heard before.
Okay, good. So do this sentence. Change it to emphasize that.
I like that.
Weak. Miguel.
I like that.
Okay.
Okay. I like that.
Okay. Victor.
That I like.
Yes, that's even stronger. That's right. So we can say, that I like.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah, now I understand that.
Right, so we can change that order. Same thing with music. Let me see. I'll go to Fabio. Fabio, do you like Eminem?
Oh,
No. Fabio, do you like Britney Spears?
that I like.
I don't believe you. I was going to ask you if you like, do you like Rush?
Rush. Yeah, it doesn't like. Yeah, I like.
There you go. There you go. So once again, we can change it. We can change the order to emphasize that I like. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know who this was. I think this was John.
Yeah?
Read the sentence.
No, that would make no sense.
So pick two words that are important.
That?
That.
And?
No.
Exactly. One more time, John.
That would make no sense.
Perfect. Now it was perfect. That would make no sense. And Victor, how do you read this word?
Jeopardy is right.
Jeopardy. Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Some Jeopardy music.
Some Jeopardy music.
Get that R. Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Good. That sounds good. That sounds good. Questions? Anybody?
Yeah, I have a question about that word, Shane, that you correct me in that compete.
Yes.
Is it possible if here in the USA we have another pronunciation?
Absolutely possible.
I was saying it.
Yeah, absolutely possible. Like you live in the South, not really the deep South, but in the South, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're close to the deep South, but not the South. And from New York to the deep South, Chicago, LA, they're going to have differences in their pronunciation. The pronunciation that I'm trying to teach you is the general, the typical, the CNN or the ABC News anchor pronunciation. But absolutely there can be differences, yes. Earlier, Berta,
Yeah, because
you said we had the word gonna, and I always teach gonna, but you said gonna. And I know down south they say gonna more than gonna, so I didn't stop you.
Is it the accent?
yeah, the reason I'm asking because I also asked somebody from Oregon because she's correcting my English too, and she asked me don't to say it like you are teaching me because she said that I sound like Filipina.
Like a what?
So she said I sound like Philippine. And I say it like I teach me to do it.
Philippines sound like this, chicken and bread, man. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, but it's good to know that there is different ways to.
Absolutely, absolutely. In America, in the UK, there are differences, huge differences in English in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would like to ask you one question, Shay.
Yes, sir.
About this held T at the end of the word before a consonant. And I sometimes hear that you use glottal stop instead of this held T. So the question is, where use this and where held T and where glottal stop? Or
Yeah.
is it...
First of all, I don't like using the linguistic terms glottal stop because a glottal stop is back here, right?
Yes.
But, for example, here's a hard T, what, and here's a TH. This is not a glottal stop. It's simply a stop. What I tell students, there's two pronunciations. In this case, I say a stop sound. What they. Nothing happens here. What they. That compete. This type of stop, it can be a stop, that complete, I'm sorry, I'm doing the same thing Berta did, that compete, but we can make it a glottal stop, that compete. That's possible too. So it's not always a glottal stop, but you have the rule. The rule is basically if the word ends in a T and the next word begins with a consonant, generally it's stopped. But not always, okay? But if you want that rule on when to stop it or use a glottal stop, you understand the rule correctly. T followed by a consonant is a stop. Sometimes it's a glottal stop, but not always. You can stop it in the front of the mouth. This also, let me just do one more thing. In different parts of America, in different parts of the UK, the T and the L are different. Have you guys heard of the dark L and the light L?
No.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
But light is at the beginning, right?
Okay.
Before a vowel.
I made a video on that, and my answer is you don't need to know the difference because depending on where you are, some people, for example, in Ireland only uses the light L, but in Scotland they only use the dark L. Okay, so depending on where you are, they use a light L sometimes and a dark L sometimes, and then other places it's the opposite. So the same thing with the T. The one thing I can say is in the UK, the T sound is clear, like Victor, and it connects clearly. It's quite easy to understand the T sound in the UK. However, if you go to some place like Manchester or I think Liverpool, you can't hear the T. It's like a little bit. I want a little bit instead of a little bit. So in London, a little bit. In Manchester, a little bit. In America, a little bit. It just really changes on where you are and who you're speaking with. The rules that I tried to give you are just the general rules, the basic rules for pronunciation. And if you can master these rules, you will be understood. If I go to London, if I go to Manchester, Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong, America, the South, the North, the East, the West, everybody understands me. The reason is I use the standard American pronunciation, which is what Hollywood and pop songs and television shows generally use, the standard pronunciation.
Okay.
I hope that helps.
O'Shane, I have another question.
Yes.
At the first line, there is two words that they are 15th annual, and then it says USA Memory Championship. My question is the TH canceled there when you say 15th annual?
No. The 15th annual, we're going to connect it. Okay? When we say the cardinal numbers, 15th, 3rd, 2nd, it depends. Generally, you want to keep the suffix, especially for TH. 5th, 7th, 6th Street, we try to keep the TH. Not always, but generally. In this case, we absolutely keep it because it connects into annual. 15th annual. 15th annual.
I asked you because it was hard to me to hear the TH when the anchorman was speaking.
I'll play it. 15th annual. I think what he does is 15th annual, but let me find it. Hold up. I'll get the file. DDM 76?
Yes.
Just a second. Almost ready.
Welcome back. It was an unforgettable win for Florida man at the 15th annual USA, the 15th annual USA, the 15th annual USA, the 15th annual USA.
15th annual, 15th annual, complete connection.
Hard to say it, I think.
Oh, but Well, try it, Miguel. 15th annual.
15th annual.
Ah, okay. There's two types of TH. We have the aspirated TH and the vibrated TH. Okay? So, month is an aspirated. And that or the is a vibrated. So the 15th is an aspirated. So it's like Thaniel, 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 Thaniel. Try it, Miguel.
Thaniel, Thaniel.
Good. 15th annual.
15th annual.
It sounds much better than before. Yes.
But did he use the aspirated or the vibrated in this
Aspirated.
case? Aspirated. Ah, okay. 15th annual.
15th Thaniel, Thaniel, Thaniel.
Thaniel. Not so easy in my opinion.
No. Actually, in Spanish, you don't have the TH sound, right?
It depends. The TH sound, it's in just Spain, I think.
Ah.
When they pronounce the Z.
They say that?
They say, no, I can imitate that, but
Yeah.
they, no, let me see a word that, but they use the TH like th.
Oh, that's interesting.
When we say
Yeah,
S.
Miguel, like corazón in Spain, they pronounce it corazón.
Corazón.
Corazón with TH.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
Razón. Yeah.
Yes,
Ratón.
Corazón, and we pronounce it corazón.
with S. They use like TH and we use S.
Okay, interesting.
So
Is it an aspirated TH or a vibrated TH?
the aspirated, totally.
Okay.
It's the th.
All right, it's...
Now that's interesting because
Go ahead.
I talked with Miguel from Spain, and he doesn't pronounce it. He speaks another kind of Spanish. In Spain, they speak different.
He's from the South. He said their Spanish is goofy Spanish. It's funny Spanish.
Where?
Yeah.
In the South.
Ah, yes.
In Spain. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why sometimes in America, the deep South English is also the funny English.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I
Victor.
like the California.
Yeah.
Much better.
I have two puzzling words. The first one is extraordinary or extraordinary.
And what's the other one?
The other one is you just mentioned. I have pronounced for many years everybody. It's wrong, right?
Yes, that's wrong.
It's not everybody. So the correct everybody is right.
Okay, I'll show you. Hold on a second. So, perfect pronunciation is extraordinary, like two words, but most Americans will say extraordinary. 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 Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Say it.
Extraordinary.
That's good. Extraordinary, yes. Okay.
Extraordinary.
Now, for the next word, perfect pronunciation is everybody, everybody, but most Americans will say everybody, everybody, everybody.
Everybody.
Keep that V.
Everybody. Every.
Vree, vree, vree.
Vree.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Good, good,
Everybody.
good, good. Get the V, make that V.
Everybody.
Yep,
Everybody.
perfect.
Wow. I pronounced everybody for many years.
But most people probably have no problem understanding you, right?
Yeah, is it correct in British English, everybody?
British English in this case would be very, I don't know exactly, but I think is very similar to America. Everybody, 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 everybody. Yeah, very similar to the American pronunciation. So that's why, now this is the thing, especially for example for the Chinese English speaker, we have in America, we have a stereotype from Seinfeld. You think every Chinese man don't know about da? Okay?
Yeah.
So that everybody is, it falls in that Chinese stereotype. So that's why it's best, especially for you, you're a professional Chinese man, it's best for you to really fix those little pronunciation things. And you can do it, but it takes practice.
Yeah, I see.
It's just like with Berta. And we in America, we have a stereotype of Mexican English. Hey, man, I don't know what you're talking about, man. So, and that's fine. We all understand it. But if you can fix those problems, then that stereotype disappears when we talk to you, which is good. It's beneficial. There's nothing wrong with identifying with your culture and having your culture in your accent, but when it feeds a stereotype, it's not good.
It's like the French pronunciation with the speaking the English. The French people, they cannot speak English very good at all.
Now the French people will be angry at me.
So you can judge our nationality from our pronunciation, right?
Yeah, some people definitely.
Oh, Shane, I was wondering, now I say the word extraordinary. I remember one time I saw the word ordinary pronounced like ordinary.
Ordinary.
No, ordinary. Or
Ordinary.
like that. Is that possible?
Yeah, I think it is possible, and that to an American would be very deep south, very George Bush style. Ordinary. And George Bush has a low education stereotype. Obviously, he's a smart guy, but the stereotype, the image is he's very stupid. He went to Yale University. He must have some intelligence.
But they say that they attend to Yale thanks to his father, just his father.
I think the whole Bush family should go to jail.
No, I don't say jail. I said Yale.
Yale, yes. I thought you said, get the Y's and the J's. That's right. Yale. Yes. They all went to Yale.
I meant Yale with the Y, not with the J. But I think I think both are fine.
Yeah, I think the Bushes, since they went to Yale, now they should go to jail.
No.
Many people will disagree. I know.
Yes, but I think the guy must have some intelligence. I agree
Oh, of
with you.
course. Actually, I have a friend, a Korean friend, and he was the president of Korea's personal secretary. So when the president would travel overseas and meet the leaders of other countries, my friend would also meet them. And he actually said he was shocked about President Bush because he was actually very intelligent. He couldn't believe it because his image on television was rather dumb, rather the local guy, but in person, he was actually very intelligent. He was very surprised.
But
Of course he is. He's the president. You can't be an idiot and be the president of any
I don't
country.
know.
Maybe.
I think you're right, but
Hopefully.
yes, but the fact that he's intelligent doesn't mean it's good for you.
Absolutely, that's right. Just because you're intelligent doesn't mean you're fit to be a leader. That's true. Yep. And my dad loves George Bush. I actually voted for George Bush. I do have regrets, but I voted for him because I thought he was an intelligent and he would be a productive leader. So, I mean, yeah, it doesn't mean anything though.
Yes, I agree. But here we have the image of him that he's a donkey or something like that.
Many Americans think that too.
Well, good to know that.
My sister loves him.
Really? Wow.
She's a Republican.
Ah, okay. So low taxes or things like that?
Very, very business oriented. That's right.
Okay. Good to know.
You guys,
Can you vote?
go ahead, Berta.
Can you vote from Korea?
I can, but after I voted for Bush, I stopped voting. But in 2016, hopefully I'll vote. I plan to vote.
Yeah, for another Bush.
I don't know.
Yes.
Actually, I hope for somebody like Ron Paul.
Yeah.
Ron Paul.
He makes sense.
He does. He really does.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys, it's 11:40, and I'm sorry, but I'm gonna finish tonight because I need to finish our explanation video. I haven't finished the ending part or the explanation yet, and I have to edit it. So let me go, please. Any emergency questions, though?
I just would like to thank you all for this beautiful chat and explanation from you, Shay. It was a great pleasure. Thank you.
Andre, welcome to the DDM family. You did a wonderful job. I hope that you participate in the Let's Master English community, and maybe you'll be able to join other hangouts with other people too. I'm sure they would love to hear you, and you do have very good questions and pronunciation, so it will be a benefit to everybody.
Thank you, I will, definitely.
Great. Victor says bye. I think Victor just left. Victor, take care. Miguel, John, Berta, and Andre, have a great evening or day.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So do you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm trying to stop my camera.